I moved out when I was 16, just wanted to actually have purpose. And I know that now, looking back, is because I was just so lost. I think every teenager's lost, but I had no idea what I wanted to do. I just knew I wanted to matter, and I didn't want to be stuck with people that didn't, like that just were out doing nothing. I want to do something while I'm here. I think I wanted to be just proud of myself. I think the most important thing we could probably get out of this is if we jump right to challenges we're facing. We're all working on some pretty incredible stuff. I would love to be able to share that and we all start working on it together.
Yeah.
Sound good? Mm-hmm. I got into the mortgage business in a very unconventional way. I was working for a company called Gateway Computers. I used to walk around telling everybody that one day I was going to do a good enough job that somebody was going to hire me, and they all made fun of me, right? Yeah, right. And it happened. A guy walked in, young guy, but he was a little flashy, so I started asking questions. Found out that he worked for AmeriQuest Mortgage. So I don't know how to spell mortgage, let alone, no idea. But so I worked 5 days a week at AmeriQuest Mortgage, but I was so terrified I was going to fail that I worked Saturday and Sunday at Gateway Computers. And I did that for 6 months. My third month in the industry, I was the top producer in the office as a young, stupid kid. It really just changed the trajectory. I found something I was obsessed about. I found something that I just really wanted to do. And it wasn't just for money, it was for purpose. It was, you were doing something for people. You were actually providing value. So I really enjoy the mortgage space. I appreciate you all. Thank you for coming in. I have to run upstairs because I got a realtor waiting for me. I feel like a celebrity. I got one camera crew following me. I got another crew following me. What's going on? How you doing? I've made an entire career out of trying things. I didn't realize I could do these things until I just decided I was going to do them.
Hello and welcome to Coffee is for Closers. I'm your host, Tim Brigham, and this is a show where we rank top producers by the numbers, give them a chance to tell their story, and actually explain how they built their business.
I think a lot of people get social media wrong, right? They're afraid to be vulnerable. You turn on the camera, you're vulnerable. You're also exposing yourself to the market to get your brand out there. It's free marketing. Do not use it for leads. You use it to tell the story of who you are. Stay in front of your market, stay in front of your sphere. It's branding. So when you make the phone call to the agent, they take your phone call and go, hey, I feel like I know you, right? It makes the coffee appointment that much easier. Loan officers have so much talent and knowledge inside their brain that they just keep locked up in there until they decide that they want to use it. What if you could put that out there so that somebody understood that you're a master of your craft? It's the best commercial you could have.
I started working with Tim back in 2008. We were working out of the back of his house in like a little office extension, and I didn't know what a mortgage was. He's put a stack of leads on my desk and said, here, call, and when you screw up, I'll fix it. And that was it. He taught me everything he knows, and I'm his right hand.
I want to strike, and that's just my personal opinion, I want to strike now. I think we've got you here, I think we've got you here. I mean, like, there are some people in this room, every single person here has a network that's impressive.
We've been with Union Home now for 5 years. Tim has had a lot of mentors in the business, but I think what Union Home does a great job of is really just the business planning, right? Like, this is your business. How do you know how to get from point A to point B, within this year if you're not tracking certain things? And I think that is what really elevated us and Tim in the business.
The biggest change I've seen in him is when we came to Union Home Mortgage, and it's only for the better. He'll tell you the story about how Brian Smith called him out one day, and then all of a sudden he looks at me and he's like, we got to change everything the way we do. I was like, okay, we just crushed this year. He's like, yeah, cool. So did everybody else. Now we got to do it back to back to back.
I have never seen collaboration like what we have at UHM. I think that's why we work here, right? It's one of them. It's honest, it's transparent. We just get in a room and we get to it. Iron sharpens iron, right? And that's one of my favorite sayings. It's the truth, is that if you aren't making your brother or sister better, well, that's a problem, right? Because then it's all about you. Instead, share it. Somebody shared it with you. Why not pass the torch? Because you never know what that could do for somebody's career and their life and their family. Help them. I think that with all of us in this room, I would love that when you have an event, tell us 60 days prior or 30 days prior and go, guys, I have this thing, can you help me? I'll bring agents, I'll bring loan officers, I'll bring whatever. We'll put all the full force behind you and make you the star. Nobody holds anything to their chest. We're all in this to win. And you don't do that by separating yourself. And, you know, the egos, everybody goes at that wrong. They think they need it to be all about them. What if it's all about us? I joined this company right before COVID. I didn't have an office at my house, and when I can't go to the office downtown, I just wanted to go someplace where I had my own space and maybe get away from everybody, because COVID was a little strange for me. We found a place in Barrington Hills. It's in the northwest burbs, and it had some acreage to it, right? So I was very proud of it because it felt peaceful. Like I'm driving down the road, and I see this store called Tractor Supply. Let's see what they got. I mean, I got trees and stuff. What is this? I walk in and I'm looking around, and they got this baby chickens. And I went, oh, this is gonna be cool. I'm gonna get my wife some baby chickens. And I'm walking up and I'm smiling. I'm so excited to bring this into my family, and I announce to my kids, I'm like, you're not gonna believe this, check this out. My wife comes in and she's looking at me and she's not smiling. What's up? I thought you'd love this. She goes, oh, they're cute. Quick question, where are those gonna live? I went, oh, I did mortgages all week, and then I fielded pre-approval calls while I was building a chicken coop every single weekend. And that hasn't stopped for 3 years.
He just started building the chicken coop, and when I saw what he was capable of, I was like, all right, we can do this. What about goats? And he's like, we don't need goats. And then a couple days later, we had goats. No, don't eat the mic. I'm like, what does he want? He's being so sweet. You want to eat the mic. What about pigs? And we don't need pigs. What are we gonna do with pigs? And we adopted our first Harvey, and we all fell in love with him. And now, 6 pigs later.
It's the way that we do. I'm proud to work for UHM. That sucks. Hey guys. Go ahead, guys. Done? No, well, we have pig noise behind us.
He's a bird lover, so for his birthday, me and a friend drove to Michigan and came home with Lucy, our baby emu. At Christmas time, he showed up with a huge trailer and surprised the family with our first mini donkey, Walter.
Favorite animal on the farm is my donkey Walter. We're buddies, right? And every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, he wakes up and starts letting the neighborhood know that he's awake and that he wants to be fed, and screaming, hee-haw, hee-haw. It's okay, you're okay. Never done anything like this ever in my life. I made some mistakes, but I fixed them and kept going, and now we have a hobby farm that I'm pretty proud of. People show up and it's kind of cool when they go, wait, you built that? Yeah. When? How?
What does that do?
We have 3 little boys, and we live a fast-paced life. He works a lot. You know, he's dedicated to his job, and we do our best to try to support that. But that man loves, like, hard in every aspect of just, like, his family, his kids. It's amazing that he's still, like, at every game, he's at every event. I mean, he may be taking phone calls, but he's still there, and that he's so present in their life, which is not easy. And he's just raising such good, you know, men and boys.
What do you think of the farm? Do you like the farm?
Yes.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Work. I work.
You do work. Do you work like me? What's your favorite thing to do with me? What's your favorite work thing to do?
Work together.
The Superhero Collective comes from my son getting sick. It was serious, but it got resolved quickly. He was in the hospital for 5 days, and he had to get treatments and all this. But while we're there, we get this exposure to these wonderful people who were delivering toys to kids. And I'm standing there and I'm watching kids with tubes coming out of them, and just horrific. And I watched them high-five each other and point at the toy they're gonna get, and I'm going, okay, how do I fill this room? I knew what I wanted to do, and I just wanted to find the people that were going to help me get there. So I just wasn't going to stop until it happened.
There were several superhero sightings in suburban Winfield today. Spider-Man, Superman, and even Captain America dropped in on pediatric patients for no other reason than to help celebrate National Superhero Day. Their visit to lift the spirits is making Chicago proud.
So the Superhero Collective, we do it on April 28th, which is it's National Superhero Day, actually my birthday. They bring me a birthday card every year. And I've asked them every single time not to do this, because imagine doing these things and a child hands you a birthday card and they want to know how your day is. And they want to just make sure you're okay. It is not fun. It's not pleasant. It is gut-wrenching. It is by far the most powerful thing I've ever done.
Never know what we're going to see or who we're going to visit, but every single time the reaction's been just amazing.
Tim is the biggest sweetheart. I will absolutely say that. And it's so funny because, like, if you don't know Tim, you're like, you know, he's kind of intimidating. Like, I don't want to come talk to him. I'm like, oh my God, no, you have to. Like, just go up to him and say hi. He is the kindest, most genuine person.
My job is to matter to somebody, right? Like, nobody's gonna be coming to my funeral and saying, well, you had a nice watch, right? It's, did you matter while you were here? Did you do anything that keeps going? You know, we've done some really cool things, and it was just with a phone. It wasn't anything more than me connecting people, and it was through this career, right? I know a bunch of really cool people. Can I get them in a room and we talk about something cool? What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? That matters, because the end result is that person has a house, right? And it was from a conversation. I think you can apply that to a lot of things, is that if we choose to have conversations that matter, if we choose to work towards things that matter, those things will live on. That's what I want my legacy to be.
Dominic, what kind of dad is your dad?
If he sees something that isn't done or needs to be completed or wants to be completed, he won't stop until it's done. And he's my favorite person in the world. He doesn't stop, he's hardworking, and yeah, he'll just do anything to get anything done. And if it needs to be done, then he'll do it.
Did he cry, baby?
Him?
Yeah.
No, he's tough as nails.
What me gets you is my kid. That's it. I love you, man.
Me too.